In silence, they walked, together finishing a journey so brutally cut short 3 years ago. Zara Aleena was heading home in the early hours when she was attacked by a stranger on the street, sexually assaulted and murdered in East London. For the 35-year-old's aunt, this gathering as much a protest as a vigil.
It was a needless murder, and that we must also protest. So we come together to silently protest against systems that failed Zara, to protest against a culture that accepts and facilitates violence and excuses it.
The man who would go on to kill Zara had already followed 2 other women that night, just 9 days after being let out of prison. But Jordan McSweeney should have been back inside after breaching the conditions of his release. Failures by the probation service meant he was still free. This walk is about remembering Zara, but it's also a reminder of all those people behind the statistics. And next week, Zara's aunt Farah will meet with the Prime Minister as the government finalises its strategy to halve violence against women and girls in a decade. It was a bold pledge made by Labour that won't be easy to achieve. The 4th such strategy since 2010, yet the number of offences has soared.
Far too often, women are blamed. Why were you walking home alone? Why did you drink that much? Why were you wearing that? No, no more. We need to flip the culture, and we are doing that. We need early intervention. We need prevention. We need every tool at the government's disposal.
Anjum Morge has been close friends with Farah for over 3 decades.
Farah and I met actually around the time that Zara was born.
Working together to help those affected by domestic violence.
This is not about the fact that it happens over there, it happens here, it happens in our families, it happens in our communities. Zara was walking home, she was walking home and she couldn't get home.
Joining Farah, the sister of Sabina Nessa and the cousin of Jan Mustafa, 2 other women murdered in London. Grieving relatives brought together by the kind of loss no one wants to share, and united in their determination to finally see change. Emma Birchley, Sky News, Ilford in East London.